It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop whoop.
It's Monday.
It is a Monday.
After a long weekend, my friend.
It was a long weekend, and I know this because I was with him.
Yeah. I tell you what, Scooter and his wife Amanda, they are rock stars when it comes to helping people. And they volunteer their time all the time, and he didn't have to be voluntold.
There you go.
Put a pool.
No, we had a good week. It was a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
David got this bright idea about putting a pool in
2
his
days.
backyard.
In 2 days. I mean, there was a plan.
It's not a small pool either. It's a
No.
16 by 32. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So Friday, I rented a skid steer, 7:30 in the morning. Started chopping down the yard. Had a little bit of an angle on it, so I wasn't exactly sure how deep I had to go, but Scooter gave me this cool laser level to give me an idea. And at first, scraping off the grass was a big old pain. And it just, either I was cutting too deep or it was just scraping, it was just like dragging across the top of it. But I pretty much got most of it off when he came by. And I had we'd knocked down all them trees.
Yeah.
2 huge piles of brush, so I started to burn them and was working on the tractor. And then it was 2 or 3 that you came by? Maybe no.
Well,
it was around noon.
Yeah, around noon I came by.
Around noon he came by and he was like, "You think you're going to get it done?" I said, "Yeah, I'm doing real good."
Now, let me tell you, up to
Doing
this
real
point,
good.
he had so much confidence. Every time talking to you, "Oh, yeah, I'll have it done. I'll have it ready. I'll have the pad ready. Saturday, we'll put up the pool. The pad will be done." Came by at noon. "Oh, I'm doing good. Everything is fine." Called him at, around 5?
Yeah, it was around 5.
And the confidence was gone.
Gone. He goes, "I want to see if you were begging for help." And I said, "Yep, come on." I had a problem with the buildup. See, you're not really supposed to build up when you're doing a pool this size, but I had to. I couldn't cut down anymore, so I was building up on the other end, and it would get to the point that it would slope, and I would get more dirt and I'd build it up, and I'm trying to smooth it to be straight, and it just kept sloping. Then it developed a hump about 3 feet away from the slope. So it'd be a slope and then a hump and then it'd come back down, and I just couldn't get it. I probably worked on that for 2 hours. Just that area, trying to get that straight, And so when he called, I was like, "Yeah, come on." And then he showed me what to do, and we got it. And I thought put all the pavers down around it first, And then when we brought the box out of the pool, on the box it said it was 17 feet, 10 inches. And when I was reading a review, they said that the legs kick out, above ground pool got legs, they kick out 1.10 inches. But what I didn't know is what they meant was that's both sides collectively. I thought it was each side. So if we'd have put them pavers down at the measurement that I got from the review, they would have been too far away. And we would have had to done all of them again.
That would have been crazy.
So we put the pool up first, got the legs on it.
Yep.
Put the legs where they needed to be.
And then move the legs back out of the way.
Then move the legs back out of the way. Set the paver.
Dug it out.
So by then it's 6 Saturday night. So we've been working. They came 5 o'clock, worked all night till like 10:30, 11.
And that was just getting the pad leveled and getting the sand moved over to it.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So had to make a couple trips to his house and a friend's house to get a roller to smooth it out. And this chain thing's the bomb. And it drags around and breaks it up. And so we get to the point of the pavers, and we're working on the front. There's 4 pavers on the short sides, 8 on the other sides. We start on the first side. It's a little bit of work. We get them down. And we go to the other side. We're doing the short sides first. And I'm using a shovel to dig out, but it's a normal shovel, not a flat shovel. And he goes, "You need a hoe." And that way you can just drag the dirt and, slowly break down. But we had compacted it so good that it took chopping into it. So, but him and Amanda went to get a hoe. It's this guy thing. And I'm on the second paver going to the third on the short side, and I get the third down, and when they get back, I'm on the fourth one, and we get that done. And we're just thinking, now we're like 2 hours in and doing 8 pavers.
Yeah.
And we're thinking it's not gonna work out. We're not gonna get it done. Now it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So Carla goes in to cook dinner. Amanda and I, he's inside the pool now, got a little water in it, and he's trying to get the
sides pushed out, get all the wrinkles out.
Get the wrinkles out. So Amanda and I are on the far side from the deck, and it's beautiful. All we got to do is move the sand. Sand's 2 inches, paver's 2 inches, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in like 30 minutes, done. And then I knew the other side that was closest to the deck, I knew it was high, real high. And we spent 2 hours or more.
Oh, yeah.
Or more.
There wasn't, neither one of us had any energy left when we got to that wall, though. I mean, it was getting late. It was after 10 o'clock when we got done.
Yeah, because we stopped at 8, and it was 10:30, 10:45 that we got that last paver set. And oh, man. Amazing, though, that you guys helped us.
The pool is up.
The pool is up. It is this far away from being full,
which is amazing.
And I want to thank you and Amanda for doing that. They did it for a sandwich at lunchtime and
a great steak dinner.
And a great steak dinner at dinner time. And that's it.
Hey,
that's friends for you.
It works for me.
Well, we'll have you over too. There'll be another steak dinner and a pool
party.
Maybe some brouhaha. Yeah, it's gonna be real good. But he was skeptical. Now, I couldn't have done it without their help, but I knew I was going to get it done in 2 days because that's the only time I had. I had Friday and Saturday to get it done, and we got it done.
I didn't think it was going to happen halfway through Saturday, and we hadn't even started setting up the pool. I didn't think it was going to happen.
It was awesome. It was great. I guess we got a show to do.
We do. We got a show to do. That's our weekend, everybody.
That's our weekend.
That's our show. And All right, we better start it off.
Hospice of the Ozarks. They sponsor the morning prayer since 1979. They believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a family or patient or charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for good friends. I want to thank you for the people that you've put in my life, and I hope everybody else can say the same. I want to thank you for my life and my family and everything that you've done for us. I know it's personal prayer, but I want to thank you for my health and just everything that you've done for me. As always, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, and those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. If you're taking care of a loved one and you could take a break every once in a while, that's okay. You're allowed. Give them a call. And as Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's exactly right. And it's okay to. It's okay to take a day or two off. And Hospice of the Ozarks can help with that. So let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team.
You got it.
Be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show, the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, you can give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and this beautiful view. Oh, wow. You got a little smoke
on the water.
That's Colorado, Arkansas, the Horseshoe Bend of the White River. You can see the fog is the Horseshoe Bend. There
was a lot of fog coming in this morning.
Yeah.
When I was driving in, I had to have my windshield wipers on and stuff. We had a lot of fog out there. So.
Mine was just that it kept fogging over my windshield, and I'd have to turn on the wipers.
Yeah.
I didn't have any fog, in front of me, but the windshield kept fogging up. That was annoying. You can find this beautiful view at retiredarkansas.net. It's a live feed on the back of their house, showing you beautiful Carter, Arkansas. Off to the distance on the right is Mountain Home, and the center is Missouri, and to the left is Bull Shoals. They also have another view that moves around, zooms in and out, about 15 different areas. I'm sure wherever it's landed, it's probably foggy.
Yeah.
It'll go to the river, the train station, the ballpark, the Rainbow Bridge, off in the distance into Missouri. This thing will zoom so far, it's incredible. And they put that on the back of their home, so you can go to it anytime you want, see what it's like outside, see what it's like in the Ozarks. It's going to be really cool here in a couple months when we're talking, and it's turning beautiful oranges and yellows.
Oh, yeah.
And that fall colors throughout the Ozarks. It's absolutely beautiful. But then also the sun rising over there to the right will turn all that fog into yellows and oranges itself, and they call that the Z-Clips. It's really cool. But when you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. We recommend them because of their professionalism and customer service. Buddy, I tell you what, they have so many awards for, what would you say, happy home buyers and sellers. Happy home buyers and sellers. Because they make sure that every I is dotted and every T is crossed to get you to that closing date on time. Scooter always says it's a domino effect. If you don't have professionals in the field that know what to do and when to do it, when it comes to inspections, to the different lenders' requirements, they can hold it up. And then you've got the person trying to get into your home, can't. They're selling their home, those people can't move. It's just a domino effect, and you want to make sure to have a professional. And when I think back to when I was going to try to sell my house myself, I don't know what I was thinking.
Wasn't a smart call.
It's not a smart call. You really do want a professional. It's not like selling like my brother sold a motorcycle yesterday. Here's the title, here's the motorcycle, give me the money.
Yeah,
that was it.
Selling a house, not the same thing.
It's not the same.
And you can affect a lot of people if you mess up.
Exactly.
One paper.
That's right. So give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. Let's take a look at the weather. Brought to you by the Z-Team. In Mountain Home at 70, Harrison at 67, Batesville at 68, Yellville at 68, Marshall at 66, Salem at 70, Mountain View at 66, Calico Rock at 70, West Plains, Missouri at 70, Springfield at 71, Poplar Bluff at 71, and St. Louis at 73. So we're starting the day off right. I like the cool weather, but it's going to probably be hot, isn't it, Scooter?
It is.
Oh, wow. Look at the national weather radar across Florida and southern Georgia and parts of South Carolina. Dude, I didn't even realize that. We've been so busy this weekend. I didn't know this was even coming up.
I didn't either.
Was that a hurricane or a tropical storm?
Don't know.
Yeah. Something
Wasn't
coming.
paying any attention.
It's coming through Florida, the hot and heavy right now. North and South Dakota, across Minnesota and some parts of Wisconsin, Michigan, they're all getting some activity. You can see going across Ottawa, Canada. It starts to break up as it rolls through New York, but our neck of the woods and the rest of the country look like it's in pretty good shape. So we'll scroll into Arkansas, Missouri. Look at that. I think we got clear skies. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm glad to see those heat watches and warnings and excessive heat warnings gone. You do have a couple of heat advisories down in the southeast part of Arkansas. Let's see, east central Arkansas. Almost all of Mississippi's covered up with it, and half of Louisiana, a little bit in, oh wow, look at that's all hurricane warning, tropical storm warning. I think that's what that is right there, tropical storm. It's turned into a tropical storm. They've got tornado watches in the central part of Florida. Look at that. In Florida, 7-day forecast. Today, high of 94 and sunny. Tonight, low of 70 and clear. Tuesday, high of 97 and hot. Tuesday night, low and 70 and clear. Wednesday, high of 91 and sunny. Wednesday night, low of 68 and mostly clear. Thursday, high of 93 and sunny. Thursday night, low of 68 and mostly clear. Friday, high of 90 and sunny. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 66. Saturday, sunny with a high near 88. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 64. And Sunday, sunny with a high near 87.
Looks like Tuesday's going to be a hot day of 97.
Yep. And then it's beautiful. Look at that. I'll take it, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Tree pollen today is none. Grass pollen is moderate. Ragweed is low. Norfolk Lake water level is at 558.54. Level is 6.5 feet above full pool. They're generating 1 at minimum flow. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 659.84. Level is 0.84 feet above full pool. They're also generating 1 at minimum flow. That is a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend, so give them a call, 870-405-0793. If you just want to know about the area, if you don't live around here and you're hearing this, you can give them a call. They'll tell you all about it. Their website has a lot of videos talking about the different things that go on in our area, and it's best just to give them a call, though. Isn't that right?
It's the best way.
It's the best way.
They'll take care of you.
That's right.
You'll be happy you did.
Yeah. So let's hear another word from our sponsor. Or are we going to take a break?
It's 7:15. We got to take a full break.
Oh my goodness! See
Be
how
right
long
back.
he's long-winded.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z-Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z-Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. They sponsor the community news. If you're looking for anything tractor related, they got RTVs and zero turns, parts and service, go by and see them at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And give them a call at 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. A sea of orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands, you can't miss them. There you go. Scrolling across their promotions, limited time offers on their Kubotas. You just click on each one of those and see what they're participating in when it comes to those special offers.
They've got a lot of stock right now.
A lot of
You need
stock.
to go by and look and kind of pick out what you're needing.
Yeah. I could use a little tractor, but
I'm in the same boat. We got a big one out at the farm, but a little bitty one that's some four-wheel drive would be
that'd
good.
be good.
Yeah.
Just for the little jobs.
Yeah.
Like putting in a pool.
That would have been handy.
That
I'll
would've
give you
been-
that.
yeah.
That would have been handy.
But go by and see them. You can't miss them. 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Excuse me. And you can give them a call at 870-425-3434. And in community news, the Clark Ridge Volunteer Fire Department's having a fish fry August 17th from 4 to 6 p.m. You'll want to go by and get you some grub. And that helps for paying their,
Yeah,
keeping
they're
trucks-
volunteer fire departments.
keeping their trucks
all
together.
of them have limited income, and as far as budgets, and all this money goes a long ways to helping.
Most definitely. That'll be August 17th at the Clark Ridge Volunteer Fire Department at 12101 Highway 201 North. And go by and see them, get you some food. Let's see. Mountain Home Bomber Football presents the Military First Responders Appreciation Night, August 30th. 6 p.m. dinner for military first responders and plus one guest. Reservation deadline is August 20th. Submit a photo for the halftime slideshow by emailing ptaylor@mhbombers.com. That deadline is also August 20th. It'll be a free t-shirt for military and first responders. Let's see. You can, for any questions, call Aubrey at 740-288-5317. And then there'll be the Bombers versus the Zizzers at 7 p.m. The Zizzers. That's a good name.
Yeah. West Plains?
I like that. I
Never heard that?
No, I
West Plains
forgot.
Scissors?
Yeah, West Plains Scissors.
Yep.
Very nice. That'll be fun. And it's coming.
Uh-oh, it's coming.
It's
the
coming.
fair.
The fair, it starts with the truck pull Saturday, August 17th at 7 p.m. at the new Fairgrounds track. Public admission is $10 for adults, $5 for students. Children 5 and under are free. You can get a pit pass for $15. And then August 20th through the 24th is the Baxter County Fair. Now, August 20th, the first Tuesday, that'll be free to the public. That's brought to you by PBJ Happy Day Shows. And if you go to Hardee's and purchase any large combo meal, you can get a free fair admission ticket upon request. And then on Thursday, veterans and seniors will get in admission for free. And they have these wristbands that you can go to any area bank, the Chamber of Commerce, or Napa. And for $30, you can, for that night, you can use that wristband to get on the rides just all night long. All night long.
Now, you'll need a different wristband for any night that you're going,
Yes.
but it'll last you all night for that night.
That's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
That's worth it.
For what I used to pay for the kids to ride, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I would have bought a wristband.
Definitely. And then to round it out at the end, on Saturday, August 24th, there'll be the lawnmower races. And Greg's Farm Services has covered the cost of getting in, so the public can get in admission free. That again is Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m. The location at the Saddle Club Arena. For more information, you can go to baxtercountyfair.org. And this is going to be good family fun. Buddy, I tell you what, live entertainment. And then they'll have all the vendors. All the vendors will be there. The sheriff will have a booth there.
Yep.
But other area businesses, inside and outside, you can go inside the air conditioning. Don't forget the animal.
I go every year. I go through all the exhibits and talk to all the people and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. So.
Good family fun.
There you go.
That's right. For any other community news, you can go to the calendar of events at the Chamber of Commerce's website at enjoymountainhome.com and just find the calendar of events. You scroll down on the main page, but each one of these dates has a number in the corner that shows today. There's 5 going on with Twin Lakes Baptist Church. Looks like they have a vacation Bible school. The Bar None Cowboy Church, Monday Night Fire, the Baxter County Library, Yoga for Adults, and Sleeman Center, Heart to Heart Dance Class for Women. They also have cardio for women. But you can see it continues on, where the Sleeman Center, they do a lot. Mountain Home Lions Club meeting will be August 7th. But you can just keep going down through here. The Baxter County Library has something for everybody, from little tykes all the way up to seniors. So you can go to the Baxter County Library's website and find their program guide. I've been showing you that for a few weeks now. But best just to go by and grab a paper one, and you can go by the Chamber of Commerce as well and grab one of those program guides. But that is a look at your community news.
All right.
We did
and for
good.
those that were watching on Facebook and may have switched around, Facebook is messing up this morning. I do not know what is going on with it. I will fix it at the end of the show. I will post it back onto Facebook, make sure the whole show is on that as well. But everybody watching YouTube or on TV are good to go. It's just the Facebook link for some reason.
It happens.
It happens.
It's technology.
Yeah, of course.
What are you going to do?
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
There you go.
Typical.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got a guest waiting.
All right, we'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Steve Jones, Athletic Director, Yellville Summit Schools. You probably all have seen him before, but he's usually with Bob. Bob's on vacay, so I'll be doing the interview today.
Good to be here.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I think It was about this time last year that I might have seen you. I might have filled in for Bob.
Yeah.
Probably
at the end of the school year. But how's the summer been?
Well, we're just short as always. It feels like it's about 3 weeks long.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, it's been good. It's always a time to catch up on stuff. You can get paperwork done when no one's at school, and the gym's quiet and the office is quiet. You can get a lot of things done like that. So that's kind of what most of my summer's made up of. And then you close out one school year, you take 1 week off, it seems like, and then you start getting fired up for the next school year.
Yeah. So do you mostly through the summer you're still doing something for the school?
Yes.
You get a little bit of time off, but not a lot.
Technically I work 220 days. It's probably 230.
Yeah.
There's just always some little something that needs to be going on, but I have my own duties, of course, to do. There's the paperwork closing out the year, the paperwork beginning of the year, making sure all our coaches, each coach has to do X amount of training to be eligible to coach, so I have to make sure all that's taken care of. Kids have to go through, getting their physicals and all that, and that's my responsibility.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes you may not work 8 hours straight. You may work 4 one day or something, but you're there a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And the good thing is if you love what you do, it's
never work a day in your life.
I would go there anyway and just hang out and watch some kind of practice or something. But
right. Yeah.
Just be around.
Well, you probably heard me mention before, Carl, is the junior high.
Counselor?
Thank you. This has been happening all weekend. We worked really hard this weekend, so my mind is fried. But they continue education as well. They go down to Hot Springs and do the seminars.
Yep.
And so some think, well, when teachers get off, that's just they do nothing the rest of the summer. But no, they'll take a week or two out that they'll continue their education as well.
Yeah, my wife, just did that or, well, I can't remember. I know she went at some point, and so she's entering her last year of education. Last year, she's about to retire.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
That is pretty. I told her I expect breakfast every morning and supper every night. Cooked meals. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. She'll be like me. When it's my turn to cook, it means we're going through a drive-through.
I'll make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's good because I like sandwiches, so it's all right there.
Right. Well, now, do you have? I'm sure you and Bob have talked about it. Tournaments that you did this summer. I remember last time there was a golf tournament that you did to raise funds.
We did that. We kind of put that on the back burner and put that by the wayside for this summer.
Okay.
Anyway, of course, we have things we're getting ready for now, and then and this was kind of a thing I wanted to do when I became athletic director. Each one of our sports teams, we're going to do some kind of a tournament, and we have a volleyball tournament, baseball, softball tournament. So and last year was the first year we didn't do a basketball tournament. We're kind of in the throes of maybe trying to put another one together for this year. So, there's always something like that going on.
Yeah. Well, it looks like tomorrow the Yellville Summit Public School Athletic Department will have an important parent meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, August 6th at 6 p.m. in the Panther Pavilion. This will include the importance of sportsmanship and the rules set forth by the Arkansas Activities Association and supported by the Yellville Summit School, the importance of hydration, rest, and signs of heat illness, the opportunity for 7th grade parents to set up required accounts for you and your athlete on Dragonfly. So tell us all about that.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you for asking about that.
Yeah.
Every year I've done a parent meeting with the football parents and to discuss heat illness. And this is actually mandated by state law that we have this meeting. So if they can recognize the symptoms of, kids being overheated. And then you end up having another meeting with volleyball parents and basketball parents to discuss Dragonfly. I'll get back into that in just a second.
Sure.
So I thought, let's just do all this together.
Yeah.
We have new coaches at Yellville, some new coaches. I want to introduce those to all the people. So we're going to get together Tuesday night, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in Panther Pavilion, and I will go over heat illness, signs of concussion, because again, we want people to be aware of things like this and notice things. But also, I just got back from a meeting at the Arkansas Activities Association, and one of their points of emphasis was the lack of officials in the state of Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
It is becoming we haven't reached crisis proportions yet, but last year there were several schools that had to cancel or postpone games because they could not get officials. And one of the things the officials said is, we're going to go places where we're treated well.
Sure.
And fortunately, Yellville, we are very good about treating officials. I mean, we feed them, we take care of them, but also we want to make sure that there's no abuse coming from the bleachers or anything like that. I mean, people are going to get upset. That's the nature of the game, and you know that when you're an official.
Sure.
It's the same way of being a coach. But, the AAA said we would really like every school to talk to their fans about, hey, there's things that are acceptable and there are things that are not, and let's all keep it in that. And, we're trying to set good examples and be good sports in front of our kids and stuff. And
some parents don't see it that way. They think that there's.
We're not in the Super Bowl here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There's scouts in the stands, and
and I can say this. I'm a great defender of coaches because I know what they do every day, and I'm a great defender of officials because I've been one. No official has ever intentionally cheated someone.
Right.
Well, I mean that I know of.
Yeah. But like basketball, it can be so fast-paced, and you're trying to watch everything. It's hard to watch
but you can
everything.
Mistakes are going to happen.
Exactly.
I have never coached a mistake-free game, and no official has ever officiated a mistake-free game.
And it can be frustrating, but it's the nature of the beast.
Exactly.
NFL games, I'm not as close with NFL as I used to be watching it, but they've actually got certain ones that they absolutely can't stand because they think they mess up every single game. Their name comes up.
Right.
They know them by name. Other officials, they don't even know who they are. And what are you going to do? You can't see everything.
No, and those guys have the benefit of not instant replay. Is that what is it called when they go back and look?
Instant replay.
Instant replay.
Yeah, they can go back and see if maybe they did a bad call.
And I hope that never happens in high school.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine?
It would just. But anyway, that's the things. One of the things we're going to talk about, and briefly. We're not going to make a big deal about it, but we do want to make everyone aware.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize this. There's an inordinate amount of paperwork that's involved in playing high school sports these days. There are 6 separate forms each athlete and their parents have to sign just to play on a football or basketball team.
Now, is that each team?
Each team.
If they play basketball, more forms? They can play whatever?
Yes. Once they do all these forms, they can play all the sports.
Okay, good.
But it's only one of them is from Yellville Summit School.
Yeah.
The rest of them are mandated by the state. And it's things like permission slips and, heat illness. Are you aware of these things? And it's good stuff.
Yeah.
So what we're going to attempt to do is get everybody together at one time, and I'll have all the paperwork there and say, please sign this and turn it into me, and then I'll enter it on the computer. That's a big part of what I do. And get that taken care of. Now, I mentioned something called Dragonfly.
Yeah.
This was implemented by the Activities Association, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years ago, probably 4.
Yeah.
And, it's a new computer program that keeps track, it's a database, keeps track of every coach and coach and athlete in the state of Arkansas. So, if you're playing a sport, I have to enter your name, your date of birth, all this information about you. And it is set up where parents enter the information, and then the athletic director of whichever school would come in and approve it and check it off and say that's all good. What a lot of athletic directors did, especially the first couple of years, and I was one of these, we did it all ourselves. We entered every student, and part of that was because I wanted to become very well versed in Dragonfly. I still am not.
Right.
Okay. I'm 57, and you're learning, the old dog, new tricks sort of thing. But I fumble through it the best I can. So last year we started saying, okay, and I have an assistant athletic director who is, thank goodness, way more tech savvy than I am. I said, we're going to start letting parents do their Dragonfly account with 7th graders last year, and that worked pretty good. And if somebody there are people in the world who just aren't going to do it.
Yeah.
And so I'll take care of those. And then this year we'll do it with 7th and 8th graders. And hopefully by the time I retire, it'll be parent driven, and the athletic director, whoever that will be at the time, will just come in and approve everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over that stuff. So there's quite a bit to talk about tomorrow night.
It's going to be a fun-filled meeting.
Yes, and then we'll introduce all the coaches. We hired 2 new football coaches this year. I'm really excited about. We've had them over here, and just great guys, you know. And of course, combined with the coaches that we already had, we'll also have a breakout session when I'm done talking. Anyone can go visit with any coach they want to talk to.
Good.
Early in the season, I think this is, you know, there's things you do in your job and you're kind of proud of it, and to me this is one of them. I'm proud of this meeting. We haven't even had it yet.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to go real well.
Yes, I hope so.
And it's good information to have, especially heat-related illness, is that you guys take that very seriously. It seemed like a few years back, athletes were just dropping like flies out in the heat. They were going too long during practices, not hydrating enough, and just getting after it. And
And one of the things we'll talk about is, kids they're bad about this. They only want to drink water at practice.
Yeah.
And what you need to do is the night before, you need to have a few glasses of water and keep yourself. That way you start out, well hydrated.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that's necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. All right. So we started this weird. Do we do a break now?
Yeah. Well, we can do. Yeah, we still got a break at 7:45. We can take it now.
Okay.
We can take it now.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back.
All right.
I didn't know.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
For all
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Steve Jones, the athletic director of Yellville Summit Public Schools, and the school year is about upon us. The Facebook page, Yellville Summit Public Schools, it has a post that shows you guys will be giving free lunch and breakfast.
Yes, sir.
You got free school supplies. You only need to buy a backpack and water bottle. Back to school bash, August 12th, 5 to 7 p.m. You'll also be offering free before and after school care. But you were mentioning something about Panther Fest. Is that the same back to school bash?
Back to school bash is the academic side of welcoming everyone back. And,
okay.
You know, parents and teachers get together, and the students will be there, and they can go around and meet all their kids' teachers and that sort of thing. It's a good thing. Then that's Tuesday night, I believe, next Tuesday. And then we follow that up on Thursday with what we call Panther Fest. And this was something we did before COVID, and then we stopped during COVID because COVID changed everything.
Yeah.
And now we're at the point where we feel like we can fire this back up. And what Panther Fest is, and we do another one for basketball that we're going to call Panther Stock. But anyway, Panther Fest is this. Next Thursday, and we'll start at 4:30. There'll be a chili supper in Panther Pavilion, and they're taking donations for that, and all those proceeds will go to support the Yellville Summit volleyball team. They will start their green and white game at 5.
Okay.
And they'll play 7th grade, junior high, and high school green and white games. And if time permits, and we've done this the last few years, they have an alumni game where it's a shorter, it's abbreviated game, but you'll see people my age go out there and play and have a big time with it. Well,
get smoked by them kids that can run.
Well, it's alumni against alumni is the way it always has been. And again, it's just if time's permitting, because we're kind of putting a lot into one night. So we're going to go from the gym to the football field. And at the football field, we're going to have the green and white game with the junior high and senior high. And then between games, and then we're going to take various breaks, we'll have a pie auction that goes to support the Yellville Summit Booster Club. And
very good.
This has been a big one over the years. Again, we stopped it at COVID, and it's been, and we just had a hard time kind of getting it fired back up. But this year, we're getting it fired back up. So, we're hoping a lot of people turn out for that and donate some pies and things like this. I got into a bidding war over a table, I guess 4 years ago, and I won, kind of, because I ended up paying, way too much for it.
Yeah.
But it's a really neat table, about this tall, and has the YS logo carved into it and a glass top on top of it. And I had to have that. So
sometimes that's the way it works.
Month's salary later.
It doesn't matter.
But it's all going towards the kids, and that's the important thing. And
it is.
Anything we raise for the volleyball team will go directly to kids. In fact, it goes to sending them to camp in the summer. That's what we do with that. And then the Booster Club, I can't say enough about them. It's honestly 1 or 2 people that do 90% of it.
Yeah.
And I have never went to them needing something that they failed to produce it, or a kid needing something or whatever. You mentioned all the kids need to do is get backpacks and water bottles, and that's true. But if you don't have one, guess what? We'll provide it for you.
Very good.
So we're going to take care of all that. There's just Yellville Summit is what is known as a poor school district. A lot of poverty around us, and I mean, that's tough, but at the same time, it also allows us to take care of some things that other schools don't get to take care of, because, we can justify, hey, we're going to give every kid a free lunch and free breakfast, because maybe the only best 2 meals they get of the day are right there.
That's true.
So, things like that, just very proud of it. Okay, back to Panther Fest. I got off a little bit there.
That's okay.
I'm really excited about football this year. I'm excited about it every year, but we hired a new coach. In fact, he spent a year at Mountain Home, named Chasen McCarthy. He's our new head coach. And, we have been for the last 3 years, just drowned and pound in 4 yards in a cloud of dust. And that's fine. That's the football I grew up on.
Sure.
Coach McCarthy has worked at Sheridan. He's worked at Shiloh Christian, and he's worked at Glendale in Springfield, Missouri. And the man he worked for in Springfield was a guy named Mike Mock, who, if you know anything about college football, Mike Mock is the father of Matty Mock, who was the quarterback at Mizzou. Okay. And Mike Mock is one of the, I wouldn't say the founder or inventor, but an innovator of the hurry up, no huddle, West Coast combination offense. So it's going to be a very different Panther football team this year. I go out and watch practice times. I'll sit in the press box and watch, and it's just throw, and
so they're going to the air.
Oh, big time, big time air, and
they had good quarterback, good receivers.
Well, yeah, and yes, and they've been working all summer. And this is again why I'm such a defender of coaches. Our coaches, most coaches are on a 220-day contract, which means they get 3 or 4 weeks off in summer, but none of our coaches take that time off.
Yeah,
they're there all the time.
They're developing plays. They're developing their kids. Yeah,
every morning, and they're out there really before it gets too awful hot.
Sure,
working with quarterbacks, and then after regular practice is over, the coaches have what's called quarterback school or quarterback camp, and then the quarterbacks just stay behind and do extra work. So, man, they've improved a ton over the summer. We didn't, in the spring game, we didn't complete as many passes as you'd like for us to, but in summer practice, we've gotten a lot better.
I've seen a little bit of that with the Bomber football where they just keep running the same play, and you're thinking something different?
Yeah, try to run it until we get it right, I guess, or something like that.
Well, true. Yeah, I mean, you're testing a play, and you got to do it multiple times before they feel comfortable with it, but it's going to be different going to the air. And exciting. I love
hope
to
I'm
see
not giving away too much information
here.
Oh,
no, you'll be all right. Yeah. Because they don't know how the play will come down.
No, we open our season, I'm going to look at my phone real quick. I can never remember dates. We will start August 20th is a Tuesday. We're doing a scrimmage at Carlisle, which is down by Little Rock. That'll be a long trip for us, but Carlisle's, I want to say, number 3 in Class 2A right now. It'll be a real test.
Yeah.
So, in fact, they have a defensive end that is being recruited by the Razorbacks. So we may have to double team him, or triple team him, or whatever.
And that's how you're going to start the season.
Yes. But again, it doesn't count on your record. It's just a scrimmage game. And then
but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to find a team that you can just wallop.
We've tried. We've got a good schedule. There's games that are winnable, and then there's some that you'll have to.
It is the way it is.
Right.
When you're in a certain division, there's some teams that, like you said, Razorbacks are looking at their players.
Yes.
And when you go in to play them, you hope for a win. You want the win. They play to win, but you kind of have the feeling just don't be a blowout.
Right.
Just don't be 52 to 7.
Again, it's a preseason game. It's to fine tune your offense and your defense. We want to come out of it and find out here's what we need to do to get better, and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
And that's what Carlisle wants out of it too. We're no one's looking for yes, you're playing to win, but it's not important if you do or not.
Sure.
What is important are those two other things. Then we start our regular season and our first game, and I'm excited about this one too, just because I'm excited to be a part of it. ICC, Izzard County, up the road. This is their first year to play 11-man football. They've been playing 8-man for probably 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And won
done very well.
Two state titles in 8-man football.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of 8-man football, because it gives schools that are smaller an opportunity. Hey, we can still play.
Yeah.
You just don't have to have 35 players. But that week, let me look this up again real quick. It is the August 30th.
Okay.
Will be the very first ever 11-man football game for Izzard County, and it will be at Izzard County High School Stadium, and they will play the Mighty Panthers.
Very good.
So it's a close game too. So I'm hoping that You know,
that'll be cool. That'd be a good game.
It'll be new for both of y'all.
Oh yeah,
changing tactics for your team, and them joining the 11-man team. It's it's going to be totally new.
It'll be very exciting.
No telling what's going to happen.
There is no telling what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It may be 75-82 or something.
I love a high scoring game.
Oh, I do too. I'm all about
defensive
offense.
game is boring, but yeah,
I know these football purist coaches. They love that. Final score 6-7.
No, thank you.
Gross.
I want
I want to see some touchdown passes, some long runs.
That's right.
Mainly, I want to see them from us.
Yeah.
No, that just bores me to tears watching those games. But we're excited to be a part of that, and again, hoping that develops into a rivalry. We'll play Salem later on in the year, and that traditionally been a good rivalry game. Melbourne, these are our closest games. And then. I would be remiss if I don't talk about volleyball some too, because we've moved into the 3A conference with them. So, they'll be playing Salem, Melbourne, Valley Springs, and one of the things, and I hadn't mentioned this yet, but over the past couple of years we've been 3A in football and 2A in everything else, and that's just the way the numbers stacked out. But this year we've moved up. Our population, our school has steadily grown, so we are a solid 3A school and everything. Now, what this does is it makes the level of competition tougher.
Sure.
But the upside is we play in basketball, for example. We'll play Valley Springs, Bergman, Salem, Melbourne, and these teams, they travel. They bring crowds. Okay, so from an athletic director's point of view, I'm concerned about how much we make at the concession stand.
Exactly.
That's a good
That's
stuff.
a good thing.
Yeah. Whereas before, and not to knock any of the private schools in Fayetteville we played, but they didn't travel well.
Yeah.
So and so far, and oftentimes when we went over there, we would travel better than they did, but we didn't bring 200 people.
Right.
So now playing the local schools again, and of course we'll keep Cotter on the schedule because that's always a big game, and for flipping, I forgot to mention them. They're in our conference too, and that's some. Rivalry that runs way back there.
Deep.
Yeah,
it is.
Way deep. Yeah, that's Auburn and Alabama. It feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
So anyway, just really excited about getting the school year started.
Gearing up.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Very good.
Golf's still going.
Golf.
Golf is up and going.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the other sport that's running right now.
I like to play it. I'm just not very good, but I was surprised the first time I went out a couple of years ago that I enjoyed it. It's not, I'm not that great of an athlete, but it's just fun being out there with the friends and
yeah.
Golf's
one of those things. I really, and I mean this sincerely, I want to take up golf.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it in front of people right now. And I need to find someone who's as bad as I am, and we can just go.
This guy.
Okay. Hey, we're one short of a foursome then.
Yeah.
we got a good team starting.
And to go out and practice, and I think I told this on the radio or on the show a couple of weeks ago. But one time I went out, this was several years ago, and I was with some good golfers, and I was hitting just one bad shot after another. And on one of my bad shots, I said something ugly I shouldn't have said.
It happens.
And one of the golfers with me said, "You ain't good enough to get mad about that."
Oh, that's not right.
No, that hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was true. But yeah, it's something every summer I think I'm going to take up golf this summer by myself and go, and it gets hot. And, you end up not doing it.
Get busy, and it happens. Yeah,
exactly. But I do have a set of golf clubs.
Very good. I've got a set. I say a set. I don't even have a set. I have like 4 clubs. I have one I bought and 3 my friend gave me. Well, 2 he gave me, but 1 he threw because he was so mad. And I said, "You gonna go get that?" And he goes, "I don't want that club no more." That became my club.
Hey, that's a good mixed set right there. Yeah. They don't all have to say the same thing.
There you go.
It ain't gonna affect my game.
That's right.
I promise you. I could use a pool cue and a baseball bat. Probably shoot just as well.
Well, we got about 45 seconds left. Let's recap. Panther Fest next Thursday, August 15th.
Yes, sir.
What time does that start?
That's a great question. 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Yes.
6 p.m. It looks like you have a senior meeting, mandatory for parents and students, August 8th, 6 p.m., Elementary Cafe. Back to School Bash, Monday, August 12th, 5 to 7 p.m.
Yep.
So it's
Parent
gearing up,
meeting
buddy.
tomorrow night.
Parent meeting, that's right. There we are.
Lot going
Parent
on.
meeting, the athletic department, Tuesday, August 6th at 6 p.m. Panther Pavilion. So very busy.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us this
Hey,
morning.
thanks for having me. I
It's good
always
to
enjoy
see you.
being here.
Yeah, definitely. Scooter, take us away.
All right.
Play us out.